Do you believe in curses? Well, let's translate a line from this 4,000-year-old Sumerian curse tablet. So you'll know from part 1 that the curse tablet in question is known as the Curse of Agade, which I've explained the context in part 1, so I won't do it again here for time, but here is the transliteration. So in Sumerian it reads, Kiudba sharugen lugalagadera sikta iginimshe inlille namen namlugala munam shumata. So let's whiz through each line. So Ki Udba is a construction which essentially means on that day or at that time, and it's made up of the word for day in the middle. And then we have King Sargon's name, Sargon of Akkad, Sharugen, which is an Akkadian word which essentially means the legitimate king. And then we have Lugal, which is king, and then we have the city of Akkad or Agade, as it's marked with the key determinative, and it's also marked with the dative case at the end, which means 2 or 4. So then we have Sigta. So Sig means south or lowlands, and Ta is a case ending which means from, so from the south. And then we have Iginimshe, so Iginim means the upper lands, and She3 is the terminative case marker which marks motion towards something, so that means to the north. So then we have the name of the god Enlil, and at the end we have the ergative case which lets us know that he's the subject of a transitive verb. So we have Nam En, so this means endship. Same thing is going on here with Nam Lugal, so Lugal means king, and Nam is an abstract modifier, so that becomes kingship. So then we have the ventive prefix at the bottom, the dreaded verbal chain, so we'll start from the left to the right. So we have Mu, which is the ventive prefix. So as you can see here, the ventive prefix marks motion towards a speaker or in the direction of a subject of a sentence. So here, as it says, if the ventive prefix is used with verbs expressing some kind of motion, it means in the direction of the speaker or nearer to the speaker, so hither. So as we can see in the sentence, we know that from the south or from the north to the south, Sargon is being given something. So it's the motion of kingship and endship being given. So that's kind of what we can translate it as here. It's just marking that movement. So then we have Un, so the N here is normally marking the third person singular animate marker, so it's probably Sargon here. And then we have Na, so this is known as the indirect object marker. So essentially the indirect object marker is letting us know the recipient of something that's being given. So it is Sargon who is the recipient of kingship and endship by Enlil. Then once again we have Arn, so the N is representing the third person singular animate marker, so this will be Enlil, as Enlil is the one giving kingship to Sargon. And then finally we have Ata, which is essentially a temporal clause, agreeing with the original, so on that day, at that time, etc. So a final translation could be, on that day, Enlil gave to Sargon, the king of Agade, endship and kingship, from the south to the north. Thank you so much for watching.